Welcome back to JKP Rising. My name is James, and welcome back to JKP Rising. I wanted to talk about some ideas I came up with regarding my Noble 6 book, and I'm very excited about it, and I wanted to share a couple things I want to elaborate on in the book. I don't want to give away too many spoilers. I'm still in the planning process, which means I am very far away from even writing anything, but I have a couple ideas that I want to kind of run by you guys. At the moment, this is all that I have thought of so far, so anything is likely to change, and this is not by any means the final thing I will be writing. So I wanted to actually begin the book right after the Pillar Bottom leaves Reach and 6 is walking down from the ladder. And I would actually have some type of story explaining what he does after the Pillar Bottom mission, but before the Lone Wolf mission. Maybe I could fill in some character development for 6 there, add some flashbacks, and kind of explain him a little bit more before we get a little bit forward with the story. So Noble 6 is a lone wolf. He was really good at being by himself and completing orders by himself. In the Halo Reach campaign, we don't really get that until the very last mission where you have to survive as Noble 6, but that's not really a mission, because you can't survive. That's the objective of the game. Through a series of events, without spoiling too much, because I don't want to give away my ideas, I want to kind of be vague, but not too vague. Only because I want to avoid spoilers, because I do like the ideas I've come up with so far, and I don't want to spoil them, because I think it'd be more exciting for people to actually reading it for the first time versus me telling them what's going to be happening. So 6 gets out of the Lone Wolf stuff where he fights all those elites, he beats them. I already figured out how he's going to do it, but so he gets out of that situation, and then he retreats. He's trying to get off Reach, right? He's trying to figure out a way to get off the planet, and then he would come across with maybe some type of ally who would try to help him get off as well, and maybe they would enter some facility. Eventually, some type of struggle happens between the two, and they get separated, and now they have to leave somehow, because now a Covenant cruiser is flying above their location, and 6 has like a couple minutes to somehow figure a way to get off the planet before his area is completely glassed. Skipping some spoilery events, 6 eventually gets off Reach. I did want him to go onto this unknown planet that has been quote-unquote erased from history, because Noble 6 has been erased from history, seeing how everything we know about this character is classified by Oni for some particular reason. And I would treat this world like a campaign level. What are some things I always wanted to see in a Halo campaign that I never saw in a Halo campaign? Now here's my chance to do that epic thing I haven't seen yet. I've been listening to a lot of Methodic Doubt music. I'll leave a link in the description below to their albums. I've been listening to a lot of that music to help me craft that world. It's very electronic, tech, kind of gritty music. It kind of matches, I guess, the quote-unquote rugged, dirty, rusty armor of Reach, but in music form. The Covenant would only appear in the beginning of the book. The first third of the book would be focused completely on Reach, only have the Covenant in that section. The other sections of the book with the brand new world, there would be no Covenant at all. 6 would enter the world during a conflict between two sides of the planet. There would be involved in an industrial war. I was thinking maybe making the planet a little bit like Talon 4 or Talon 4 from Metroid Prime, where we had like Magmore Caverns lava section, we had a snowy section, we had a jungle rainforest section. I would love to have different sections of the planet for 6 to explore. That way we could still have some of those isolating missions so we can see this hyper-lethal Spartan in action. Then we can also have other sections where we have to deal with whatever conflicts come involved with the planet. I even wanted to have a couple underwater scenes because I drew a lot of inspiration for Mahan from KOTOR. Certain emotions I like to tackle in this book would definitely be isolation, or the feeling of being alone and what that does to the person's psyche. 6 has been alone for a long period of time, and I'm sure that it has to affect him in some shape or form. Why is he like that? Did that happen because of a particular reason, or is he that for a certain way? These questions I would love to tackle and actually answer. Once again, avoiding huge spoiler territory. By the end of the book, I would want you guys to really care for Noble 6. That's my goal. If you guys really care for this character, then I have succeeded. And after achieving that, I would want to make this ultimate decision that would shift people's perspectives. Was that the right thing to do? Was that the wrong thing to do? Was there a particular reason for doing that? Is that justified, or is that immoral? Those are just some of my thoughts. I have way more to talk about, but I don't want to give away too much, and I want to kind of see what you guys think about these little snippets that I've released so far. But what I would like to hear from you guys, if you were writing a Noble 6 book, what would you do? You don't have to give away your details like I didn't give away mine, or all of them. Where would you take this character? Let me know in the comments below. What would your story be? My name is James of JKP Rising, and stay tuned for some more Halo videos here on JKP Rising. See you later.